Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to day number 165 of my daily dopamine dunk. We are up early again this morning. Got up at 3:30, said my prayers, said my gratitude, set my intentions for this morning, got myself in that good positive mindset, and got myself ready to get out here and hop into the cold plunge. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get day number 165 dopamine dunk going. Let's go. Oh, that's brisk, baby. There we go, coach. There you go, baby. Woo, all right. Hey, good morning, guys. So I want to talk to you a little bit this morning about emotions, right? I've been talking to you about mindset, been talking to you about thoughts, and so now let's go over emotions. What is emotion? Emotion is energy in motion, right? And when I talked to you guys about yesterday, I talked to you about thoughts and told you about how thoughts create that energy, right? Which create action. Well, those thoughts create that energy, which creates that emotion right there. It's actually called a feeling thought loop, right? If you ever notice when you're in a negative mindset, you're in a bad mood, maybe even a sad mood, right? You have these sad thoughts that are constantly playing in your mind, and that thought feeds a feeling within you right here, and that feeling feeds another thought, right? So it's a constant loop. It's a feeling thought loop. Thought, feeling, thought, feeling, thought. So since we know that it's in a loop, the way that we combat that is that we have to break that loop with that positive thought, with that different thought, right? So if you're having those negative thoughts, and then you break that loop by putting in those positive thoughts. Again, it's a loop. So you put in a positive thought, you're going to get a positive emotion. A positive emotion is going to create another positive thought, right? It goes the other way. If you have that negative thought, it's going to create that negative emotion. That negative emotion is going to create that negative thought. It is that loop pattern right there, you guys. So again, the way that we combat that, the way that we fight that, is that we have to choose our thoughts. And when we're able to choose our thoughts, then we're able to control our emotions right there. And the same thing goes for when you're trying to get yourself in that good positive mindset, right? You just don't know how. Those thoughts, guys, those thoughts are key right there. If you choose those thoughts, if you monitor those thoughts, and you feed your mind with those positive, loving, reaffirming, blessed thoughts, you guys, you will get that positive, loving, blessed feeling, emotion within you guys. Okay? That's the trick right there. You have to mindfully choose those thoughts, guys. And when you choose those thoughts, you're able to choose your feelings and your emotions. And then, hey, guess what? Then you're able to choose what you want to do next, because you're not being ruled by your emotions anymore, guys. You guys, the trick is all within here, with all this mind right here. You can learn to control this, to control those thoughts. Then you can really control yourself. Right? And you can really control your actions. You can really control your attitude. You can control, your mindset. And then you can really choose those goals and that person that it is that you want to be, right? As opposed to, when we get caught up in our thoughts, that creates all those emotions, which creates more thoughts, right? And most times, if we go throughout the day not getting ourselves ready, it's going to be a negative thought, right? So imagine that. You're going throughout the whole day with that negative thought loop, right? With that negative loop going on. Negative thought creates that negative feeling. Negative feeling creates that negative thought, and so on and so forth, right? You guys, it's a trap, right? It's a trap. And you just have to choose to break that little cycle. You just have to choose that thought that'll give you that positive feeling. For me, it's usually when I get in those mindsets, I usually have a little photo album on my phone, and it's pictures of my kids, you know, stuff that we've been doing, you know, videos of them smiling, of them dancing and stuff. And those thoughts right there, and that right there creates a different positive emotion within me, which creates positive thought, which helps me break out of that little thought loop right there, guys. So, you know, great little tip for you. If you find yourself in that negative thought loop, you know, bring out a picture of your loved ones, you know, think of that good positive thought, that happy memory, you know, something that's really going to drive that little internal fire within you, and that's going to really help you flip that mindset and create those thoughts that you want, right? And create that next action and emotion that it is that you want, right? And when you do that, then you're able to create that person within yourself that you admire and that you want to go out and present to the world. So you guys, let's make the choice today. Monitor those thoughts, monitor those emotions so that we can control those emotions, right? And let's make the choice to get after that next best version of ourselves, guys. We can do it. It's all within us. All right, 8 minutes. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go out and choose to make this glorious day great.